Hello. Yeah. What's poppin'? Happy New Year. It is currently January 1st. I don't think you will see this anytime soon. You might see it in February, maybe March. I'm not too sure. But anyways, there's like no easy way of doing this. Okay, am I like in frame? Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Okay, good. My hair, so I had to like braid it up so it looks like super cute and braided. I know the lighting over here is like really harsh and weird. There's a ring light right over here because I'm like, when I stand a little further, it looks a little weird when I don't have a nice bright light. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the Alchemy hoodie. Your fear of looking stupid is holding you back. Love it. It is the hoodiest of hoodies. My fam is not sponsoring this, but she could. She could. She wouldn't, but she could. Anyways, yeah, let's get started. The very first episode of 2024, baby. I love it. Ah! Okay. Let's get started. Yeah. But let's actually start with, what is it called? The intro? Why am I so spacey? I swear I haven't smoked anything. I'm just maybe a little hungover, not really. But it could be that. Not really though, like I didn't even drink that much. But yeah, I'll get into it. Oh, and I'm wearing really like old leggings that are like clearly need some support right now from a lint roller. But we're not gonna do that because we're just chilling at home. We're hanging out. Also, of course, I do have the little hearts on my eyes because that's just gonna be the mood for 2024. That's who China is. All right.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. How are you? Listen to Hire Me. I'm your host, Tina Nunez de Oliveira, and welcome to my podcast.
Woo! Love it. Never gets old. Anyways, yeah, let's get started. I am like tripping out. I like don't know if you guys can properly see me, only because I can't properly see me. And I don't know what will happen if I slightly lower it. Okay, we're just gonna roll with it. How's it going, my little nuggets? Happy 2024. I mean, you probably started listening to, oh my god. I just like almost knocked over the plant behind me over here. If you're watching this, you're probably watching it on YouTube because I post full unedited cuts on YouTube, so make sure to check that out. If you're just listening, you probably just heard the leaf kind of... Yeah, I almost knocked that shit over. But anyways, it's 2024. It's day 1. January 1st, baby. And you're probably listening to this like a few weeks or months after it because, you know, a bitch got a plan. A bitch got structure and schedule and not enough time. So like I need to really plan it out, you know, and I hope you don't hate me too much for that. But like, truth be told, every podcaster does, you know? YouTubers, Instagram railers, TikTokers, like, they all schedule out their things. Some of them have the freedom to do it every single day. I will hopefully one day have that freedom, but for now, we do it when we can, and then, yeah. But anyways, as you guys may or may not know, I am a vision mood board girly. Shout out to the very first YouTuber that I ever saw do it. I mean, there could have probably been others, but I saw her do it first, Miss Amber Scholl. I freaking love her. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, she's literally, I have a few favorites, but she has inspired me so much. Her and my fam actually, like, they were actually on some, like, Christmas Amazon thingy not that long ago, and it was, like, really fun to see the both of them, like, interact and how different they are from one another and how inspiring they both are to me. So, yeah. She, going back to the story, just kind of like lost my train of thought there, but Amber Scholl has made a video every single year about vision boards, and after the first year that she made it, and she like made a video saying like, oh my god, like I did it, these are the things that came true, I was like, oh my god, I need to make a vision board. So I made a vision board. Did I do anything to work towards it? No, I thought that was it, you know. You put some pictures on a board and it magically happens. No. Unfortunately, vision boards only work if you do. And that's exactly what Amber Scholl says. So I learned that the hard way. But every year, like I worked, my vision boards don't really change because my goals haven't really been met yet. Like, they're big goals, they're big dreams. And until I kind of reach them, then I'll kind of change it up a bit. But sometimes, obviously, year per year, like, I kind of have slightly different goals. And I usually actually make a video about it, either like a TikTok, sorry, not a TikTok. I mean, yeah, maybe a TikTok. But, like, I'll make, like, a small reel. I'll probably post a video on YouTube about it. I'm sure you could see my old ones. But this year, I was getting ready to film today. And something in me was just like, don't film this one. Don't show this one. Let this one be for you. Because I have a feeling this year, big things are going to happen. And I want to know and be so certain that no other energies are getting involved. That it's just me, full force, full focus, me getting the dreams done. You know, like going after my goals, doing what needs to be done. And just good energy all around. So I kind of meditated a bit, not really, but I meditated a bit. I prayed, I definitely prayed, which is, I guess, a form of meditation. So I prayed before doing my mood board this morning, actually, and I cried, I thanked God, I thanked the universe. To me, they're kind of the same thing, but I was just like in awe at the fact that, like, I'm on this part of the world, I'm living in my own place, like, I'm doing it, I'm doing the thing that I love. I just, unfortunately, just don't see, like, monetary gain yet, but, like, that'll come with time, you know, and I also appreciate the process. I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning patience, which is probably one of the best qualities you could learn, and also, like, just being compassionate with myself in the process. And I know that some people get a little, like, what's the word? A little secretive, a little, like, private about their dreams. And I've become one of those people. Like, I don't really tell people what I'm gonna be doing and what my plans are, because I don't know, like, I just don't want other people's opinions, quite frankly. Like, I think once you become an entrepreneur, once you become, like, someone who has their own business, their own life, like, you don't take shit from no one. And that's, like, in all aspects of your life. And although, yes, I still work, like, a normal job to pay the bills, but, like, I think because of doing this, following my dreams, following my footsteps, doing what I need to do to get there, and having, like, small little wins along the way, has really showed me that, like, I shouldn't listen to anyone but myself. So I'm just not sharing my vision board this year with absolutely anyone. I mean, if someone comes into my room and sees it, they see it. Like, okay, there's nothing really that I could do about it. But I'm not going to go out of my way and show people. I'm not going to go out of my way and be like, oh my god, this is what I'm planning this year, you know? Like, no. And I actually might, if someone asks me, no matter who it is, I think I'm just going to say, like, politely and respectfully, this year, I'm just going to keep this one to myself. It's honestly not that different from last year's, and I can talk about it. Like, it's still the same things. Like, I still want to grow on YouTube. I still want this whole podcast thing to grow. You know, like, I want to build a community out of it. I want to become monetized. And I also want to get healthier. I want to get in great shape this year, you know? Like, I've always been saying that. And I did lose 50 pounds not that long ago. Probably gained 10 or 20. Not gonna lie. So technically only 30 pounds. And that ain't it for me. Like, you know, like, I just want to look in the mirror and feel sexy naked, you know? Like, I feel like I look great in clothes, but I want to feel sexy naked, you know? That's probably why I haven't slept with anyone, because I don't feel the most comfortable, the most sexiest when I'm naked, you know? Like, I don't know. Could just be all in my head. I could look completely fine, but I've got issues. And I just want to fix those issues, you know, like, I want to do this for my health. I'm like, I'm not getting any younger. Like, I'm 25. I'm about to turn 26. And, oh my god, in like 2 months. In 2 months, I turn 26 years old. So, like, I don't want to go into my 30s being like, oh, my body. Like, no, I want to go into my 30s thriving, being like, I am the hottest I've ever been. And, like, who gets to say that? Only the hotties. So, yeah, I really want to help myself get to where I need to get to this year. Like, I've been doing the work. I've been, like, you know, like, everything has set me up for this year. And this year just feels like I can taste it. Like, I can just fucking feel it. Big things are gonna happen this year. And I'm excited. I am ready. I was fucking born ready for this, okay? But yeah, I have really high hopes for this year. And also I put pictures of, like, mountains and me, like, just chilling out by the lake near a mountain. Because, like, you know, like, I'm surrounded by mountains and I still haven't gotten the chance to really explore. So I'm hoping with, like, financial freedom comes freedom of the days. So I can actually explore this beautiful island. Because when I first got here, y'all know, I was not exploring. I was going to, like, a park here and there and being like, oh, wow, the island. But, like, bitch, that's not, no. I need to see what, you know, there's so many freaking waterfalls here. And I haven't been to one. I mean, I went to one not that long ago, but it was, like, close to sundown. And it was a hike, an hour hike to there and an hour back. And it was already close to sundown. And it, like, me alone in the woods. Like, bad idea. Who the frick is messaging me right now? Sorry, guys. I'm getting notifications and that's, like, my biggest pet peeve. I'm putting this shit on airplane mode. I hate getting notifications when I'm recording. Anyways, like, I'm at work. Leave me alone. But yeah, what was I saying? Right, like, I just want to adventure more. I want to do fun stuff. And then there's a little thing on my mood board. I call it mood board because it's like a whole mood. Schmood. But, it's a little thing called love. And I have put that before on my mood board. Me saying, I'm not going to show you guys my vision board, but, like, talks about it. Like, that's fine. Like, my goals, like, I will always share with you guys my goals. Not in complete detail, but you know what I mean? Like, you can get a broad little example or brief description. Why is my phone still... Oh. Dude. Okay, airplane mode, I realized that when you're on Wi-Fi, it still works. Ugh. Let me put it on Do Not Disturb. But, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, see what I mean? Like, freaking messages. This is why I don't reply to anyone. Like, y'all just bother me. I'm totally kidding. Not really. I just hate texting. Like, don't text me. Straight up. Send me a voice note or call me. FaceTime me. Like, don't call me. FaceTime me. That's like the only thing I'm okay with is voice notes and FaceTimes. The only things. Oh, and Snapchat. Like, yeah, Snapchat me. Tell me the whole story. I really hope we're recording, because if we weren't, it's going to be the saddest thing. Oh, yeah, no, we're recording. Okay. A little mini freak out. But yeah, I just want to keep, I guess, those images and the whole vision just to myself. You know, it's just too beautiful to share. Maybe, yeah, eventually next year when things actually happen, I will definitely share it. Because then I could show you the magic happen. And I will have proof, like video proof and this of me talking about it. So, it'll be nice. It'll be fun. It'll be fun-tastic. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've always shared it and nothing really, not that nothing comes true. Like in my last year's vision board, I should look at it. I should really honestly look at it and compare and see what has come true, like what did work. I do know that I remember putting keys on it, like someone with an apartment and keys. And, well, I do have my own home now. I mean, it's not my home. It's my landlord's home. But I rent. But, you know, I was able to move out. That's something that I always wanted to do. At the age of 25, move out. I wanted to do it at the age of 18, but when you live in Toronto, that's, like, literally impossible. Not impossible. Don't stunt your growth, just because I said that. You know, nothing is impossible. But it seemed really hard. And obviously it's still hard now, like I barely have money for stuff. But we're managing, we're doing great. You know, obviously, like, okay, last night, so I went to a New Year's Eve party. And it was super fun. We got to wear wigs, and it was my roommate's boyfriend's home. And, like, his family and family friends, like, it was, like, this whole thing, and, like, 2 or 3 generations of people, and, like, so much fun. Like, you could tell they're a good bunch. And where was I going with this? Oh, right. I'm like, why was I mentioning this story? Everyone kept asking me, what do you do? Like, oh, what do you do for work? What do you do? And, like, love-hate that answer. I just hate that, like, I can't say. I mean, I did say I have a podcast, but I was like, but I actually work as a senior beauty consultant at a hair salon. Which, like, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just not right for me. Like, I have a boss. I have people that I work under. Right? Yeah. Me, like, not able to conceptualize it. Like, do I? Ew. But you know what I mean? Like, that's just not the dream. It's really not. Listening to other people tell you what to do. Like, it's really not. Unless you're making me millions, then sure, what the fuck? Tell me what to do. But if I'm getting paid minimum wage or slightly above, like, it's depressing as fuck. But, you know, it's a job. I don't really have any other choice to live out here, you know, like, it's either live under a bridge or be a senior beauty consultant. Which really is only a fancy word for retail. I mean, at least I'm like a key holder, but still. Like, oh my god. Ugh. And the worst part is, like, when they think that you want to level up in the business, it's like, no, sorry. I'm just gonna do exactly what you pay me for and nothing else. Unless you share the company shares with me, then we're talking. Other than that, I'm gonna do exactly my job description, and that is that. Sorry. I get that I'm in the rat race, but I'm not really a rat, right? So, yeah, I'm trying to leave the rat race, is what I'm saying. And obviously, like, I have to be realistic. So, having a full-time job to pay off rent, to pay off everything, and also, like, save up a little bit of money is what's realistic right now. And then using my days off to work on this, what I love, until eventually I can do this full-time. Just like we see with all of our other creators that we love and watch. Like, they too probably had a normal job and then kind of blew up and was like, ha! Peace! And then just, you know, started doing their content full time, and then they kept growing and growing and growing because they had more time to put into it. So that's kind of also the reason why I wait a while to post like each season, because I don't have time. I don't have the luxury of time all the time. But, you know, even though time is just a concept. But no, seriously, like, the last thing I kind of want to do after I come home from work is film a podcast. Like, this is work, you know, like, this is energy, this is same amount of effort, if not more. Like, I love doing this shit. And I honestly don't appreciate it when people, like, give opinions and, like, tell me to, like, get a plan B and, like, I get where they're coming from, and I know it's all love. But, no. Respectfully, no. I know what I want for my own path. I know what I want to do, and I'm going to continue to do it until it leads me somewhere. Like, if you have a plan B, that means you expect your plan A to fail. I've said this before on this podcast, and I'm not the first creator to say this. I know you've probably heard that before, and if you haven't, you heard it here now. Like, no, absolutely not. I have a goal, and I'm going to go towards that goal, and I will do anything for it. Well, not anything. You know, I still got morals and beliefs, so, like, not anything. But, yeah, I think I cherish myself and I have enough self-respect. And to realize that although there's no income in this business, there will be one day. And this is a business, you know, so. And maybe I'm not managing it right. Maybe because businesses, you have to, like, keep on working at it every single day. But, like, again, I don't have the luxury. And I don't know if I'm making excuses and if I should work myself to the bone and, like, every day 24/7 be, like, working and, like, but I also don't believe that that's, like, a healthy life, and I also don't want to put that much energy into something. Like, it's really honestly not that serious. I mean, it is serious. For me to be saying that is kind of redundant, because all I want in life is to live, like, a very soft, slow life, and also be doing the things that I love doing and be making, like, a decent amount of money from it, you know? Like, who doesn't want to fucking do that? Want to travel around. Like, honestly, sometimes, like, I'll talk to people here, and they'll be talking about, like, the stuff that they did, like, how many places they've traveled to. And, like, yeah, no, I haven't traveled outside of North America that much. Like, I've only been to Brazil and, like, Punta Cana. Yeah, a little bit of Canada, a little bit of the US, you know? So, I don't have that much experience of, like, the world, seeing the world, and I would love to, but for me, let's look at it this way. I work a shitty job, and I save up all year to go on this one massive amazing trip. Or I work really hard on the thing that I absolutely love, wait till that kind of, like, monetizes and creates enough money for me to live freely, financially free to do whatever the hell I want to do until like one day I could just like literally travel the world for fun and still be doing my job. Instead of like, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain risks and certain, what's the word? Compromises, that's the word. There's certain compromises that I'd much rather take now, being traveling the world, going out, you know, like taking trips here and there, when I can literally save up my money and just do it later on in life, when I have full freedom to literally do it every single day of the year. It sounds like a no-brainer to me. Yeah, sure, I'm not going to be this young and this hot. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping my 30s will be my hottest years. My 30s and my 40s. But, yeah, don't make me feel like shit because I'm not following into everyone else's footsteps. Like, sorry, I'm not part of the 99%. I know, I sound a little condescending when I talk like that, but it's just the reality. Like, I'm gonna give it to you straight. If you follow everyone else's footsteps, you're a fucking sheep. Like, do what your heart desires. Do what you think is best for you. And don't judge anyone else for wanting to do what they want to do. Like, if someone doesn't want to travel right now, there's probably a reason. One, they probably don't like travel, or two, they're saving up to one day travel freely. Whenever, wherever they want. Like, yeah, I don't know, that sounds like a fucking no-brainer to me, but I guess some people just don't get it. Or honestly, I just genuinely think these people don't see or think I can make it far. And boy, is this the year to show them. Because I really would, like, obviously that's not why I want to succeed in life, but it's great to like get to a point and be like, see, I told you I'd do it. Didn't I say? And then I also hope that like inspires other people to do so as well. You know, like I'm not just selfishly doing this. Like I also want to inspire other people. For other people to be like, wait, what the hell? This random girl was able to do it. We can do it too. And you definitely can. Why stay stuck in a miserable lifestyle? Why, like, just keep thinking, like, oh, like, I hate my job. I don't know what to do. But you do know what you want to do. It's the things that you love to do. Find a way to make money off of that. I'm an entertainer. I fucking love being in front of the camera. I love talking my ass out. Ass out? I love talking shit out of my ass. What is the saying? I don't know. We're not going to go with that. I love talking into the camera. I love being weird. I love being myself. I love being inspiring. I love setting fires, like, in the bellies of others. Like, you know, I love creating a community. I love the idea of being an influencer. I love the idea of the money that comes with it. Hello, who doesn't? But, like, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, it's what you love and what you want to do. Like, I get that it may not seem realistic, but then find a way to make it realistic, or you're just gonna realistically live miserably. Like, could not be me. Although, like, I wouldn't say I'm living lavishly right now, but I just remember when I first got into personal development, I read this thing and it's like, you're either hustling and working very hard the first 5 years to then, like, pay it all off, for it to get all paid off and, like, you just have that freedom for the rest of your life, or you just wait around till it gets way too hard, you're, like, deep in whatever you're into, and you realize it's far too late. But it's never honestly late. Like, if you didn't make it in your 20s, you'll make it in your 30s. If you didn't make it in your 30s, you'll make it in your 40s. If you didn't make it in your 40s, you'll make it in your 50s, and so on. Vera Wang didn't start designing until she was, 70 years old, I think it was? So it's never too late to start what you love to do. And if you don't take the chance now, you're just prolonging your dream. And I don't know how that is a good thing. Like, yeah, I'll do it later. Why? So you're gonna stay miserable for like what, a year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10? Why? For what? Why not make it easier for yourself, your future family? You know, like, sacrifices have to be made. And I'm sacrificing not showing anyone my vision board this year because I genuinely think that will help me achieve it for some odd reason. But I don't know. I'm just gonna trust myself on that one. But yeah, I don't know. I was also going around last night and asking people like, oh, what's your New Year's resolution? Not a lot of people had one, to be honest. I mean, maybe they're doing fine. Maybe they're doing great. They don't need resolutions. But that also made me think, like, I need to be around like-minded people. I need to be around people who love making vision boards and who have goals that they set out every single year. You know? I want to be around those type of people. I want to be around people who are, like, so fucking hungry to get to where they want to go. Or even more. I don't know if it's selfish, and I don't know if it's... Because I could see in a sense where it's like you want more than what you have right now. And I know for a really long time I would kind of feel guilty or kind of personify God and think like it's so hard for the universe to bestow this wish, this dream for me. But like, the universe is energy. God is this ball of energy. Well, I don't know if it's a ball, but like, you know what I mean? It's just pure form of love and energy. And it's like nothing to the universe to grant you that wish. The universe just wants to see you work towards it. The universe just wants to see how badly you actually want it and the things that you are doing to get it. And the universe can easily just grant you that wish. Like, for a really long time, like I said, I would personify God and be like, oh, like, you know, like, it just seems like a lot, you know? Because it may seem a lot, like, for me to get it, like me, a human being on this planet Earth. You know, like, I can't just magically snap my fingers and the love of my life is going to message me. He did not. I'm kidding. But you know what I mean? Like, I did just check my phone, if you weren't watching the video. But yeah, no, like, for the universe, it's nothing. If it sees that you're, like, a good person, you have a good heart, why wouldn't it match you up with the person that you are meant to be with? A person who is just as kind, who is just as generous, who is just as ambitious. You know, like, you should have a partner in life. You should have someone by your side. And just because I don't right now doesn't mean that I won't. And that's the great thing about, like, the reset of the new year. It's like, yeah, no, you don't have to become this whole new person with whole new goals. You could be the exact same person and still work on those exact same goals that you had from last year, and if they still haven't been achieved, aka, like, basically my goals, like, they haven't really changed, but they've tweaked a bit, and I've tweaked a bit, and maybe something that I thought was right for me a few years ago isn't right for me now. So I think there's divine timing in all of this. It's all orchestrated by divine timing. You are going to get what you need at the time that you need it. The time that is most perfect for you. So, yeah, just be patient. Stick to your goals. Write them down, which I have not done. I should really listen to myself on that. But I am, right after I'm done. Today's just been like a whole, like, vision board day. You know, like, it's been a lot of visualization, a lot of just, like, talking to myself, talking to God, and praying for this year to be absolutely perfect. And one thing I didn't do, which I did do for the rest of my mood boards, was add tarot to it and make it very like spiritual. Of course it's a spiritual thing at the end of the day. It's manifesting. Come on, baby. But I didn't rely on outside sources. I just relied on myself only, and the power of the universe to help me grant the wish. Because I can only do it so much. And why wouldn't the universe meet you halfway? The universe will meet you much more than halfway. I'm like getting emotional because I really think this year is going to be the year that so many good things happen. Because I just like feel it, But yeah. Make a vision board. Don't share it with anyone, or do whatever floats your boat. Do whatever the hell you want to do. And reach for the fucking stars. Like, you really only have this one life. Like, if other people in this world can do such amazing, great things, you can too. You are no less than anyone else. They just had certain goals and they went after it. They manifested, whether they know it or not. They can be the most masculine, the most non-spiritual person ever. And I say masculine because I find that masculines are, not every masculine, don't come for me, but I find that the masculine energy is all about like reality, structure, and like, which really honestly helps going for goals. But like even someone who's just like not into that at all, and is just, well, not into like spirituality and just like wants to get shit done. Like there's magic behind it either way. Like it's not, the universe grants you wishes. The universe is gonna help you. And also like your mind, just seeing that, the whole thing, the whole reason why vision boards work is because you wake up and the first thing you see is that. So you're reminded of exactly what you're working towards every single day. And obviously, the more you want it, the more your brain is going to find ways for you to like find it. I heard this recently in a TikTok, and it was like the red car theory. So when, like, until you tell someone like, oh, notice the red cars, they'll start seeing red cars everywhere. That's the same thing with opportunities. Once you have something in your head and you know you want it with all your might, you're going to start seeing opportunities to go towards it. So that's exactly what manifesting is. If I put down in my board, like, I want to go out more, take hikes to the mountains, then, like, anytime I hear someone mention, like, a cool new place or something, like, I'm going to write it down. It's going to already, like, be, like, a ding moment. I'm going to be like, oh, shit, like, that sounds sick. And then I'm going to write it down, and then one day when I have a day off, I'm going to probably go visit, and boom, manifestation, baby. Like, it could really honestly be as simple as that. Let's do it in a grander scheme. Let's say you want to save up 100K. You're going to find opportunities to find like little jobs here and there, or to pick up extra shifts, to start saving money, being more conscious with your spending, start doing a budget. It's as simple as that. And then boom, manifestation, you have that shmoney. You do whatever the hell you want with that shmoney. Obviously maybe 100K is a little bit difficult to save up in a year, depending on the person. But hey, it is what it is. It's the amount of work that you put in. It's honestly about just rewiring your brain. It's what we've been saying this whole fucking time. Rewire your brain, because you're looking at that vision board and you're like, okay, how am I going to get there? And your brain is subconsciously going to get you there. And the universe is going to meet you halfway. The spirituality in me has to come out. Like, sure, I can stay on the realistic side, but the spiritual side of me is like, it can't all be done by yourself, Like, I think there's like little moments in life where we have like these little earth angels that come and help us with certain things. So like that person that offered you that second shift, that person that came up to you who was doing a video and you won $100, or you won a car. Damn, you lucky. want to give me a ride? But like, you know what I mean? Like, I think there's little things that go into play that are beyond our control, that is just divinely protected. And yeah, I think manifesting your dreams is exactly that. It's the workings of you, your mind, your mindset, your work ethic, and your belief that it will happen. And it will happen with the help of the universe, the help of God, or even just the help of other humans if you don't have a faith, which I definitely think you should. Not saying that you absolutely need to. I think you'll find your way eventually if you don't. I also find it weird that you're listening to this and you don't have a faith, because I do talk about the universe a lot. It is called Higher Me. Like, we are trying to become the highest versions of ourselves here. But, yeah, to each their own, you know. I'm not going to tell you what the hell to do. Well, I am going to tell you to make a vision board. Because you fucking should. And I always kind of get upset when people say they're not going to do it. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I do have this one friend, like, she started doing vision boards. And then she got, like, her family members in on it. And I love that. Like, I absolutely love that. Because I guess her family members saw the magic of it. Or they saw it as, like, a fun craft to do, like, a girls' night. You know, and then they started doing it. And, like, I think that's absolutely beautiful. And I really hope they continue that tradition with, like, their own families one day, you know? Because that's how magic spreads in this world. That's how we become better. And that's how, honestly, at the end of the day, we're going to solve world wars. As crazy as that may sound, but could you imagine a world of, like, highly evolved human beings? There wouldn't be war. There would be so much more peace, like inner peace. There'd be so much less drama, because people would just understand. Everyone would be, like, not obviously officially healed. Everything's a process. And we have so much generational, like, healing and trauma to do. Not trauma. We have generational trauma and a lot of healing to do. But think of it. If we all became the highest versions of ourselves, there would be no war. Because there would only be peace within. So, yeah. I think my mission here on Earth is to make better people. To make a better me and to make a better you. Real shit. Like, I don't want my kids to go through messed up things and be around messed up people. Like, this is why I'm taking the action that I need to. And this is why, like, I encourage anyone. And literally, like, there's not a cap at how many people should be doing the thing that you want to do. Like, your voice counts. Your opinion matters. What you went through and what you're gonna go through matters. It all kind of ties into one thing at the end of the day. So, just go for it. Like, literally, just do it. Nike sponsor me. But, yeah. I think this year is going to be great. And I'm wishing every single one of you chicken nuggets the best year of your life. I hope this year is filled with so much happiness. And I don't mean, yes, of course, happiness is an emotion. But I mean the thing that sets your soul on fire. I hope you find your passion. I hope you know exactly what you want to do with your life. And you will do anything and everything to get there. Because it sets your soul on fire. And you know exactly it's what you want to do. And I hope you find joy in absolutely every single thing that you do. And you just live in the present and appreciate every single person in your life. And every single situation, whether it be negative or positive. You just have a lesson to be learned in it. And you're just growing each day into the highest version of yourself. I love you guys. Happy New Year. Mwah, mwah, and mwah. Ciao, ciao. Ah! That is too cute. Oh! Guys. That is literally the, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna sit back here because that light is a little too bright, but, yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Happy New Year, even though it was literally, like, my hair was, like, going down my throat and it still attached my head, but yeah, sorry for the slight interruption, but I really hope you guys have a wonderful year. I really hope you guys stick along for the ride. I hope you guys enjoy the new versions of Hire Me. And yeah, let's see what happens this year. Hopefully you're coming along for the ride, because it's been a bumpy one, but I'm hoping this year it'll be a fun one. So, bye bye guys. I love you so much. Oh my god. Okay, that is like so dark. There we go. Okay. It's a little scary. Anyways guys, take your kiss where you want it. You already know the drill.